Well, hello members, this is another in the series of Cradle to Grave trades where we take a look at stocks that we have entered positions into. We carry them through until we actually exit them. So the two that we have going on is BABA and gold. As you know, we had a big sell-off on Friday. That's putting a lot of pressure on all stocks, including BABA. This morning, BABA's down another $2.50. Now what happened here, if you remember last week, is we got over a swing point high, broke over it, and that breakout right there, that breakout now has seen a retrace back to do the test. We're coming back within 6 bars. Usually when you come back within 6 bars, you get into the bottom third of the bar that you're testing, if not a full retest. Price point there is about 96.82. As we come back into this area, that's the next logical place that we want to do a buy. We have volume still pretty small as it's coming back into these two. We'll see how it behaves when it gets there. This big bar's top 98.35. So I expect we're going to see price push back into here and the buyers probably show up. So that's what one should expect on BABA. If we turn our attention to gold. Now gold, as you know, I'm not bearish, but I believe we're going to have a larger pullback, retrace. And as this moved back up, what we did is we turned around and bought some GLL. Now GLL is a 2-to-1 short of the same ETF. So basically we went short, holding what positions that we had and just shorting against them to take advantage of whatever kind of pullback we were to get. Where do we expect it to go to? Well, we expect it to come back to the bottom of the range. Where do we expect that, or what do we expect that to do when it gets there? Well, we don't know. We're going to have to see how it attacks this area and decide if it's going to make a larger range or if that's going to be it. And if we pull over the weekly chart, we can see here on the weekly chart, this is that range we're in here. If we're able to break under it, right, then you're coming back into the next range. Now one could draw it from here up. That's one potential way to draw it. And another one is to take these here and draw it up. Either way, it could be a bigger correction on the way back in. Now do note, as it comes back in, it's going to have a retest region off this prior swing point high. And that area was broken here, was tested, got under, and came right back over. So this would be the second test. Now, in the actual way I tested this, when I back tested everything, this was a failure and then it was over. I've relaxed those rules a little bit to say, I like to see a confirmation bar. We didn't get that. In other words, we headed back up. And so as we come back in here the next time, we're going to want to look at that. Notice your volumes here on this spike, all this area. So I would expect buyers actually to show up again as we come back into that area. So let's see if we get down to this bottom end of the range to start with. And then if we do and we break down farther, then we'll have to decide where to cover that GLL and buy some more GLD. That's it for this week. Thanks.